Hi! Hello! It's me. Hello, everyone. Welcome to stream. I was gonna play To the Moon this week. I don't know how many of you follow my Twitter and watch me complain about various things rather than, posting art like I should be. Uh, no, I was gonna play To the Moon today, but I was trying to get the game set up with OBS and it would not work. Like, I could get the game onto my OBS. However, the game is old enough that it doesn't have a proper tab out function. So essentially, I couldn't tab out of the game and properly adjust it on my OBS. It's a great game. Who played? I think Markiplier played it years ago. I bought this game. I bought that game in 2017. I think the last time I played it was 2017 or some shit. But yeah, I was gonna play that. I couldn't get it to work, so I was like, well, I'll figure something out. And last night, because I have Amazon Prime, and the thing with Amazon Prime and Prime Gaming is that every month you get free games. You get free games that you can grab and install. Essentially what Epic Game Store has with their weekly free games and everything. You know what? We will go sit on the main screen because there is nothing that will pop up because this game actually has a screen capture. We love that. Anyways, yeah. Yeah. So I found this game, what is it called again? The Stillness of the Wind. I found Stillness of the Wind, and I'm gonna move myself. I'm big. I'm gonna do this while we're talking. But I found Stillness of the Wind. It was one of the free monthly games on Amazon, and I grabbed it, and I was like, this seems like it'd be fun to stream. So we're playing it. From what I understand, it's a kind of farming, but there's also this merchant that comes by and gives you increasingly worrying letters from your family who live in the city. I'm not entirely sure what the premise of the game is. I opened it long enough to get my OBS set up last night, and then I closed it and I went to bed. Because this week has been hell. Again, if you watch my Twitter, you've kind of seen the bit of my week that I've talked about. I forgot I had a history assignment due Tuesday. And yeah. I got it done today. And I turned it in. So it's done. But I spent the last 2 days stressing about it, and I'm happy it's done at this point because I don't want to deal with it again. It was bad. It was really bad. Okay. I am now just stalling, and I'm going to shut off the music because the game has music, and it was actually pretty nice music. So I actually kind of want to have the game music going on, and if there's I don't think there should be, but if there's any weird background noise, the sound of cars, my window is still kind of cracked open because I don't want to actually close it because I'm going to open it back up after stream, and closing it's a whole process. So sorry if audio's slightly bit more scuffed than normal. considering it's me and my audio levels are constantly fucking shit. What the hell is happening here? Okay. This should be fine. I think this is fine. I talk loud enough, and I don't have to worry about my volume today because my roommate isn't here tonight. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Let me resize myself. Put myself back in my corner. My corner of shame. This is my corner of shame. I really need to redo this PNG tuber. Like, that's just a thought. Okay. Opening up the game. Okay, come on, Prime. There we go. Let's see. Set to screen capture. There it is. Anna used to say, each day she was born, we call her Dawn, daughter of yesterday, mother of tomorrow. That is really pretty. Like, this is a really pretty sentence. Okay, I did not play, like, I did not touch this. I have no idea what this game is. I did notice when I loaded it up and I was looking at it on my screen, like, compared to my OBS, that blends in with my OBS so, like, my background so well. Also, sorry for the normal computer noise. We live with it at this point. If there isn't some level of scuffed on the Melody Musica channel, it's not a Melody Musica stream at this point. The stillness of the wind. So here we go. It's really pretty music, like, genuinely though. Move to interact with left. Talma grew up on this farm. Oh, I'm chunky. It's like me. Though a time when 16 shoes waited by the door every morning. What's in here? Oh wait, one by one everyone left for the city or across the sea. Is this like a... Mending this churn house, shelving was the last thing Sola did before she departed the farm, leaving Rama behind. Now she greets the day alone. Oh. With 2 goats, a pocket full of seeds, and the sunlight in her boots. And these 5 cheeses won't last forever. Some hay for the goats, not much else. And more milk to the pot to begin. Okay. Chimpkin. Oh, there's nothing in the mailbox. No, I want the bucket. Give me back my bucket. There we go. There is a gun leaning over there. I assume there's like... What am I doing with this bucket? I'm just carrying around a bucket. What do I do with this thing? Do I go to the... What am I doing? Goats. Can I milk the goats? I can milk the goats! Oh. I kind of like this. This is just really wholesome. No, don't. Why'd you put down your bucket? We're going in here. I have to. I love this game. This is so cute. Oh, and it automatically swings. Oh. So what did this say? Mending the Shern house, the shelving ventilation space was the last thing Sola did before she deserted the farm, leaving Rama behind. Oh? Cheese wheel? I make cheese wheel? I made a cheese wheel! Can I fix this fence? No, that fence is just like that, okay. Can I pet you? I can pet the goat! I love this. I love this game so much. This is just like wholesome times. This is... I'm making cheese! Let me... Oh, I don't even have to hold down the mouse. I just go. This is so wholesome. Like, genuinely. Okay, the noise is gonna end for a second because I kind of want to turn that down a bit. There we go. Won't last forever, some pay for the goods, not much else. Well, now we're gonna have 7 cheese wheels. How do you feel about that? When you click on her, she waves. I am filled with so much serotonin right now. You don't understand how happy this makes me. The cheese! I'm ready to make cheese. I have made a cheese wheel. We now have 7 cheese wheels. And we have eggs. Gigs. Does this end my day? It does not. Oh. What is this? Nana Talma. I finally made it. I'm in my cap and gown sitting here in the empty theater an hour too early, trying to hold myself together. But every minute that the ceremony comes closer, my chest swells with 100 new butterflies. Everything finally feels real. Tonight I graduate from the academy, and soon I'll say goodbye to this planet and ship off to the colonies on Luna. You've always been there for me, Nana, reading to me every night when I was little. Even now, a volume of Wormgull and Laika stays by my bed. taking me to winter stargazing fairs and gypsy carnivals in summer. You raised me to know the horizon hides the wonders of the world, so I've always rushed forward. People say that I take after you like that. You're the best, Nana. I'm still amazed at how you keep the farm running so well on your own. I have so much to learn. I'll come see you again soon, I promise, with a million hugs, Rama. Aww. Guess I'll do some farming in the morning. Cheesy eggs. I will just eat scrambled eggs and cheese. You know what? Mood. Fremo by Solda Lebeth. To meet someone from Fremo is to learn that an open window is always better than a closed one. Everywhere there are ears. They listen for a word forbidden from utterance, despite the city's reputation as the half-city of twins. For to invoke this word is to tear the delicate cocoon constricting the grief of its citizens. Long ago, to war against a fatal sickness that afflicted only twins, the vagrant magi planted a branch of their ancestral tree in the city. To peddle a cure called the Father's Gamble, a tincture brewed as one, then split and served in halves. The hand that passes the cup must live with the reality of only one surviving. Thus, what greater mercy could there be than a league of men who do not remember they are fathers? Sleepy time. It's so pretty. Like, genuinely, this game is so pretty. Jimkin. So there's actually a storyline to this. Like, because you get letters from what I read when I got this game last night is like you get letters with like each like day, like the grandkid sends letters, or I think like every once in a while you get a new letter. I'm trying to see what else there is to interact with around here beyond the stick. What the stick does, I'm not entirely sure. Oh! This kind of reminds me like a lot of like going out to my family's farm and like helping with family, like helping with the farm and everything. Okay, I gotta get the goats back in their pen because I accidentally left it open and now they're just everywhere. My little goat buddy, you are like in the way. She's giggling. She giggle. can't actually see. I want to grab your egg basket. You can just shove the goat along. Oh! Hello, good sir. Good afternoon, my dear. How fares the lady of the manor on this snail of a day? I never tire of coming here, Talma. Every care I have simply floats away. Oh, so you have to give like an equal trade. Okay, so 3 things of hay is too much. The 2 things of hay is perfect. As a letter. This was just hay. People would think you were raising horses. Leave me alone. I want to make sure my poor my poor goats have enough food. Go back in, my little goat. Do I still have the letter in my hand? I do not. Okay, so I want... water. Okay, but we don't have a well, so how do you water it? Do I grab your bucket and do you have like a water spigot somewhere? That's like I can go out here because I noticed that can be opened. Oh, is there a well over here? Oh, there's a well over here. Discovery made, I found the well. Close that gate. I will go back out for that bucket tomorrow. I fear going out at night. This might just be for me playing years of Minecraft, but like I feel like going out at night in this kind of game is like tempting fate. Cook the food. Cook the food. Num num. Num num time. Num num. From Garza Yuma, editor-in-chief of the Evening Owl. No, Dear Talma, my grandson is born with 10 fingers and 10 toes. He entered the world early this morning, 2 weeks before due. It seems the little summer prince preferred the spring. Elazar, they named him, in a scene that could have been painted from myth. The boy nestled in the arms of his triumphant mother as his father and the rest of the family gathered around, aglow with the light of dawn streaming in through the window. Even now, sitting in my office, I can only think of that magnificent sight. I had come to work directly from the hospital, as my newsroom is quite lost without me. I hope you are well, Talma. Since the bridge's collapse, our Laszlo and the Black Cliff Trail have been the only way our letters can reach you. The mayor, meanwhile, abandons the telephone poles to sink into the sand. Unacceptable. Hopefully we can visit the farm again soon. I know of one little boy who would love to meet his great aunt, your brother Garza. Oh. Oh. But they all left her behind, though. Like, is it just me that, like, finds this really sad? It's like, I had, like, difficulty my freshman year, like, leaving my home, and I'm only an hour away from my family. But there's barely any way for her family to even come see her. Wait, I actually want to... So there's apparently water still in this watering can, so I'm going to go water these plants. Because here's the thing with plants, especially outdoor plants, you want to water them in the morning, or like in... Well, you want to water them in the morning before, like, it gets hot outside. Because if you... Oh, the watering can is empty, okay. But, like, you water them in the morning before it gets hot outside, because if you water them in, like, the middle of the day, like, if it's summertime, like, you want to water them in the morning before it gets hot, because otherwise you'll kill the plant. Get the water from the well. Get the water from the well. Get the water from the well. There's gonna be a day I play Stardew on this channel. Like, I'm now just... I'm committed to playing Stardew. I'm gonna have to find people to play with me, though, because, like, me playing Stardew by myself would just... not be fun. How many seeds did I have? Or what? I watered 5 with a bucket. 2, 3, so I can water 2 more in the morning. As I planted that other seed that I was given. I'm actually gonna do that really quick. Plant it right there. Cryptid's Lust. Okay, now I need to go get my bucket because I need to make cheese. Because if you did not notice, we are kind of low on cheese. I think we have like 4 left. That's kind of why I hate eggs, because I know eggs are like quick to get a hold of. Grab your bucket. Actually, when we get back in, close your gate. Go get eggs. Eggs. how many egg gigs? 6 egg gigs. Gigs. Me, no matter the game I play, mispronouncing the word egg. Just as much as I humanly can. I will just butcher the word egg. What is that goat doing? What the goat doing? Hold on. Hold on, my good sir. Look at my dear. I see new mushrooms have sprung up all around the desert out there. They're so cute, like tiny little helmets huddled together in platoons. If you ever pluck up a basketful, I offer a great price for them, a fun price for fungi. I have a letter. What do you have for sale? You have Chimkin's Tree of Knowledge seed. Kinda want the hay. Okay, throw in like 5 eggs, really. I can throw in 2 cheeses and get. I can throw in 2 cheeses and get 3 hay and an egg. And upon its rim are sacred words, each day doused with water in my thirst. My growth reward thee, and never the fruit I bear. I don't want to get rid of all my eggs, though. So let's not say... Okay. 5 eggs, 2 cheese. That works. Come here, I have 2 milky. Was it because my bucket phased through the fence? There's my plant light shutting off. That means I've been streaming for 30 minutes. Make a wheel of cheese. Squish, squish, squish. That's another cheese wheel made. Mix, 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 mix. that's still fine in the morning. Ow. How would you have like 16 people in this tiny little house? Emmy Yuma Marigot. Queen's Crown Suites, apartment 206, Hightown, Elgo City. Sister dear, I just had a lovely little adventure. On a white hot afternoon, I visited Midtown's newest market, where among dozens of stalls, I discovered jars of sweet sat from an albino heirloom tree in the Ashlands, which they say rises only once in a century, and strips of pickled chewing leather from my pet platypuses behave well. Best of all, the grand treasure was a gold-flaked white cherry toffee I chanced upon, just like we had on our girls' trip to the city. Think how many boys followed us around then. If only you were here, Amma. No, I wouldn't try again to convince you to move. Granny did say, abandon this farmland and it will all blow away. That woman spotted omens everywhere she looked. I only mean to say that today brought back memories and I dearly miss my sister. Stay well, Amma. Love, Mimi. P.S. With the ladies of the Widow's Bridge Club raving about a charismatic young author, I've enclosed a copy of her newest novel to you. Perfect for an afternoon read on Papa's chair, and another to Rama on Luna. After all, there's so little to do on farms. Aww. Okay, so what I'm picking up is Rama, the last child to leave the farm. Like the last kid, maybe grandkid. To leave the farm, went off to school, graduated, and is going to Luna, which I assume they colonized the moon, made it into farmland, because that would make sense with how like this story is sounding. And like the kid was like really into like making sure the house was all set up and everything to be well functioning. Oh cool, I can leave this for the day and come back to it. I'm gonna have 3 cheese today. I'm not gonna shoot the crow. But isn't like a singular crow like a bad omen? Hello, Mr. Crow. Okay, put down your basket. Go grab your watering can. No, pick up your watering can. Water your plants. And now we need more. No. No, pick up your watering can. I make you move. Why did that just like sound really fucking ominous for a second? Like the burn. So apparently we're out in the middle of a desert. Which makes me think, what kind of soil do you have there by your house? Like, to be able to, like, grow plants. We're at to. I think we will go for an hour. Like, when we hit the hour mark, I think I will head to bed. Like, I will head off. Because I have not had dinner, and even though, like, I had, like, a pretty decently sized lunch, I would kind of like to have dinner. What, can I milk both goats at the same time? Oh, I can milk them both in one go. How's everything, Tom? I remember how lively it was in the old days when all these little monkeys were still here. Getting lost in the ballet, worrying your parents sick. Why they went positively ape on us. We once spent every day out in the deserts. Have you had a walk around recently? I kinda wanna get the chickens. Because, like, having more chickens means we get more eggs, and, like, having more eggs is really nice. That's not bad to trade for, what, it's 5 eggs and a cheese. We have a cheese about to be made there. Yeah, I'll take the 3 extra chickens. Okay, let's go finish making cheese. There's a cheese. We stir as fast as we can. Stir. Now we light it on fire. I put this here. So what is the gun for? Oh! It's getting dark, and I know the... Actually, before we go to bed, let's make sure the goats are in here. Okay. I think I have bought all the chickens I'm going to. I think tomorrow I might get more hay, just to have hay. Then I'm very tempted to go out and explore. I'm gonna cook 2 eggs. Gigs. Gigs. This is gonna be like half my stream. It's just me going various weird ways to say egg. Okay, what's the new letter? Who is their new letter from? Garza Yuma, editor-in-chief of the Evening Owl. Dear Talma, somehow I've begun dreaming of goats. Do you remember Arca and Dio, the two whom you almost died rescuing when the plains flooded? For a week now they have authored my nightmares. At night my cries startle Moira, my poor wife. The timing of it puzzles me. Papers are flying off the stands. The bullpen downstairs abounds with prodigious talent. From floor to ceiling, crystal clear glass surrounds my corner office, framing views of Midtown and the harbor both. And all my sons are fathers. Sister, I've never been so fortunate, yet I am haunted. I was fond of those critters as a boy. What became of them? I assumed they fled as goats do when they see the gate opened. How odd they feel, trapped in their own home. I hope your nights are more restful than mine, Talma, your brother Garza. P.S. I know politics displeases you, but it seems Volta Barra, yes, impish little pot, will replace a soon-to-be scandalized candidate in this mayoral election, bringing ever closer his lifelong pipe dream, the same runt who slipped sand down our backs and could not tie his shoes until he was 12. If he gets 10 votes, I will not bathe for a week. I like this brother of hers, like, sends her gifts, like, constant, like, sends her, like, seeds. That's so sweet. Castellina by Solda Leibeth. Castellina is a beautiful city. Castelline was the first city in Gisfra to light its streets by candlelight in the evenings. Before the use of lamplight, great night candles lined the streets, and due to the windless nights, there was little risk of the flames extinguishing. In fact, it was common for the children to climb to nearby windows and try to blow out the giant flames, much to their folly. Because of the size of the candles, Castilla's main streets were landmarked by great towers of solid wax. When they were big enough and firm enough, new wicks were simply driven into the great towers and lit again. The city was kept so clean and stood high enough on the Shine Plateau that the wax very rarely muddied, and since it rarely rained, the streets flowed with wax, giving Castelline the nickname the City of Pale Wax. That's cool. Sleepy time! This is the one thing that's, like, interesting compared to, like, Stardew Valley is, like, this one I think actually makes you go to bed. Whereas, like, Stardew Valley, especially if you have modded Stardew Valley, like I did one of the last times I played, I had a heavily modded Stardew Valley game going on. Make the cheese. Squish. 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 We have 2 more cheese. Ooh, I can harvest my 1 set of plants. Cool. I want to get my chimpkins. I want to get my eggs. My eggs. My eggs. 11 eggs. Eggs. Okay. Now let's go over here and harvest these. We got gourds. Hopefully that'll be able to be harvested tomorrow. Okay. I'm gonna go put my basket back by the Chimkins, and then I'm gonna go... Am I just so used to, like... My dear, do I have news for you? The city of Elgos has found its new mayor. It is none other than Cousin Vota. The handsome frog face is on every newspaper. From our leaders we expect honesty, but I better not see any flies coming out of his mouth. My letter. Ooh, billy goat. I don't even know what he wants for me to trade to get this billy goat. All my fucking cheese, really? 5 of my cheese. Hold on, can I remove? Because I want to keep some of those gourds for myself. Okay, 6. Because I can make 2 more cheese with the milk I'm harvesting from the goats. And the billy goat means I get 2 more, I get an extra 2 goats. I get extra goats. Okay. One summer, with a few hairs on his chin, Garza rebuilt this goat house. The next in a long line of you must reach through time. She's not ready to be milked yet. Okay, well, I still milked 2 of them, so I think we're fine. I've gotten at least 2 things of milk, so I can go start another thing of cheese. Because I definitely need things of cheese. Stir! Stir as fast as I can move my computer mouse. I'm gonna actually give myself a cramp with how fast I'm moving my mouse. Okay, I heard your yawn. I guess it's bedtime. Oh, and I gotta go get more water in the morning, too. Because I really want to use one of these gourds and not a cheese. I don't want to use my cheese. I do not have enough cheese right now. I'm gonna use a gourd and I want to use an egg, and I don't know what this will make, but it'll make something, I guess. I really don't think she cares what she eats. I just like making sure she has at least like something to change up her meal, because like it's not good to eat eggs. The desk of Votabara, office of the mayor, City Hall. To my oldest friend, you knew me as an unruly boy. Today I write to you as the man I was destined to become. On this precipice where I begin composing my great legacy, I weigh my defining moments. First, my father abandons his practice, his house, his life. He moves to the farm next to your family's, where he imagines the aftertaste of his failures won't follow. Second, you, a girl of 16 and eldest of a litter, reach out to a young stray resigned to solitude and misery, showing him there is light. Third, I moved to the city to construct the intraceable architecture of a career uncorrupted, to bridge and bind power with compassion. I run a path 40 years long. My life moves only forward. The approaching autumn festival makes 1,000 demands, from permits and procession plans to committees and costs, yet I write to you, Talma, to reconnect with my roots. I regret how we've fallen out of touch. I hope you allow me this indulgence. Outside, an ancient man plays harmonica with all his soul. I could not ask for a more eloquent melody to accompany these sentiments. Yours sincerely, Vota. And he sent me seeds! That's so sweet! But I think with this next sleep, we will end stream. I might come back to this game on stream. I might continue playing this off stream. I'm not entirely sure. It's fun. I actually like this. This is like really sweet and wholesome. I just don't know how to commentate it beyond going egg and saying egg like 20 billion times and talking about what? Wait, hold on. I was gonna end stream, but what is going on here? Hello? Hello? Why do I hear a train? What is... Hello? Where's this train coming from? What is going on? Why do I hear a train? What is... What is happening? I was gonna end stream, but what the fuck? I can't, like, interact with anything. Like, nothing I bought is... What the hell? Still growing. Why is everything in grayscale and slow? What the fuck? Homie, what? this is where we end, because I feel like I just got, like, punched in the fucking face. So you know what? We are done for the night. What the fuck just happened? I kind of wish you could see my face just to see the sheer amount of what the fuck I know is on my... What happened? Okay, but yeah. That's where we're ending. Let me see who's live. Who am I friends with who is live? You know what? We're gonna go... we are going to actually raid someone who is doing some art who I follow. We're gonna raid Saturn Digital, because Saturn does some really cool art that I really enjoy. Let me open Saturn stream really quick. But yeah, we're gonna go raid Saturn. Give Saturn love. Saturn does really cool art. And I will see you guys at next stream, which might not be Saturday, or it might be a late stream Saturday. It depends. I've got to go do a project for a class, and it might be really late for me to before I stream. So I'll keep you guys updated. But I will see you guys in the next stream. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you later. I forgot to... actually send the raid, so. Yeah. Okay, now I will see you later. Bye, chat. Enjoy Saturn stream. Bye!